He's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities a season ago. 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. The receiving numbers for Kenny Stills in last week's game. 5 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Back to throw now on first down.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On the double. Christian travel. You ain't got nothing.
He'll drop to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
All day, just like that. Just
General West.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Let's go. 10 logo.
watch the screen, watch the screen.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Yeah, good job.
Dwayne Allen. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it first and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a completion to Wilson.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Now a handoff for Drake. And he's got room. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They still can't. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he hits Drake. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake in the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep here for Stills. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. That's something we didn't see much of from Allen the last couple of years in New England. Heck, last season, 13 games, only 4 targets. But Miami going to try to get him more involved in the passing game as we saw there. You know he has the capability. You think back to 2012, breaking in with Indy. He had 45 catches that season. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to throw here. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. On 1st down, Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. 2nd and 15.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Silver.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Drake. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
X3, 218, chop it.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Stills the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They run toss to the right with Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from a yard out. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Topper! Ready?
On first down, Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 40. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. They've got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.